What's going on, guys? It's DeeO here, and I'm bringing you a quick 5-lap game on X1B Park on MX Simulator. Yes, I'm sure many of you are surprised to see this, but I'm not really too sure why. I mean, yes, I do the live Wednesday downloadable content showcase, but I was unaware that that meant I couldn't enjoy any MX games. As you can see, I just have the demo version of this game, which includes 2 tracks and 2 different bikes. I don't even know if my computer will run the actual game. I'm running a laptop and stuff, so I didn't want to drop 40 bucks on it without knowing for sure. And I've heard that the demo is a very, very poor representation of the game. Not sure if that's true, I've just heard that, but I figured, you know what, why not? I post a verb, I can download MX Simulator and give it a shot, so that's exactly what I did. Now, before you come on here and leave in mean, hateful comments, let me beat you to the punch. Yep, I suck at the game. Yep, the graphics look like crap on my computer. Yep, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know, you can say anything you want. I'm not too concerned about it. This is like my 3rd or 4th race on this game, so it's whatever. The only buttons I even have mapped out on my keyboard are throttle, front brake and rear brake, turn left, turn right, lean forward, and lean back. Those are the only buttons I even know. I had no idea what I was doing, but you know what? I ended up having a ton of fun playing this. Now, if you do get this game, the demo, and you go to play it, right off the bat you have to realize you're not going to be MotoXJeff. You're not going to be Kawasaki's. You're going to blow so bad. I mean, maybe you'll come out, you'll have this amazing natural talent just like you can have on a real bike, but the game is hard. Like, obviously, yeah, it's a simulator. It's going to be hard, but it's really, really hard. Until you play it, you have no idea what I mean. With that being said, though, it is a very enjoyable game. It really gives you the perception of the speed when you're actually going fast, and you have to brake into corners, and as you can tell in most of these corners, I end up blowing it and going over the first rut and ended up either off the track or bouncing around really crappy, but it is a very good feeling game. It's, depending on your computer, like if you watch Jeff's, James Stewart compound, sorry, I couldn't think of it, his video of that, everything looks amazing, the graphics look, I mean, okay, to be honest, they're not like, obviously, Crysis 2 graphics, they're not even MX vs. ATV Alive graphics, but they're a lot better than what my video here shows you. But like I said, I'm just playing on a laptop. I have everything set to as low as it can go on the graphics settings. One thing I didn't really understand about this game is when you crash, like, you sit on your bike, but you can't go, and I guess it's like supposed to be the time your guy's getting back on his bike. That's all I can figure. Of course, I didn't look into it, I didn't research, I didn't do anything. Just when you fall off the bike or you lean it over too hard in a corner, it takes some time before you can actually start going again. And I mean, again, that's just like real life where you have to get back on your bike. Another thing I wasn't too sure of in the game, when you come really hot into a corner and you slam on both your front and rear brakes and you try and turn, it's like your guy turns the bars the other way, and it's probably just me being too aggressive and trying to slam on the brakes and turn, but it's just kind of weird how the bike turns and just the way it looks. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but that might just be me being a complete noob at the game. As I said, I am only running the demo, and I think that really hinders your game experience just because you don't have the really crazy bike skins and rider skins and everything. Like, if you watch any of the other MXS videos on here, people have like factory connection Geico graphic kits on their bike, and they have the newest Fox gear and custom helmets and all this, and it's really, really cool. And my guy, he doesn't even have fingers, and his bar pad is black. it's kind of lame, but I mean, that's all you can expect from a demo. So I think that if you did go for the full game, you'd get a much better experience. I mean, obviously, but the demo, I think, just isn't really a fair representation of the game. And of course, that's coming from me, someone who's never even played the full game, but just watching the other videos on Verb, I feel like the actual game just gives you a much better gaming experience. Another little concern I have with the game is the engine sounds. I know I've already mentioned that to MotoXJeff, and he told me that one of the coders or developers or however all that stuff works, someone in the community or whatever, is actually coming out with upgraded bike sounds, and he showed a little teaser at it at the end of the James Stewart compound video, his latest one. I'll make sure that there's a link to that either in an annotation or in the description or something in case somehow you missed that. It was an awesome video. But he gave a teaser to the upgraded engine sounds at the end, and oh, they sound beautiful. But right now, I played with the volume off. Honestly, I turned on some Mac Miller, and I was listening to that while playing because the engine sounds are just excruciating. I don't see how someone could actually play a full game with that. But like I said, that's getting fixed. It's something very minor, and your computer has a mute button, so you can just take my lead and mute the game if the engine sounds really bug you. A really fun aspect of the game, in my opinion, is even when you do 5 laps, the first 5 laps you ever do on the game, each lap you see incredible improvement. Like, even if you just get the demo and you only have these 2 tracks, you can start to memorize the corners and get some braking points and start to feel like you're railing some berms. I don't know, like, I felt like I was in this game, but if all of you MXS guys that watch it are probably going to tear me apart for it, but you just get this feeling and it just starts to feel, you get that flow and it just feels awesome. It's a lot of fun and it's really cool to see your improvement just from lap 1 to lap 3, just everything you can do differently. So just kind of an overall in this game, it's a lot of fun. It's exactly what a video game should be. Well, a simulator video game. It's like if you like Need for Speed on Xbox and you try and play Forza, you're probably not going to like it. If you play Alive on Xbox and then you play MX Simulator, you're probably not going to like it unless you want to put in the time to actually get braking points and turn corners and have to think and use the game to its fullest. You probably won't like it, but if you are the kind of person that's really into the simulator, it's a lot of fun. That being said, will I play it more? I'll probably goof around in the demo a little more. If you guys would like to see more videos, I know I suck and there's only 2 tracks I can do, but I could at least do the other track. But am I going to pick up the full game? Not at this point. My bank account is hurting really, really bad. My only income is my college loan, whatever, that's paying for my apartment, so it leaves me with like $50 a month, and I still have to eat and stuff, so I can't afford the game right now, and that's just how that goes. There's nothing I can change with that. So I'll probably mess around in the demo a little more. Maybe if I can afford the full game soon, we'll see. But if I could afford it, yes, I would play it much more and get a wired Xbox controller and use that, because like I said earlier, I'm just using my laptop keyboard right now, which is definitely not the way to go. But I'm coming up really close on the end here around these next few corners and go over the tabletop. And I was going to try and throw a sweet whip over the finish line. I hope you sense the sarcasm in that. But I just turn in air, so that's pretty cool too. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was pretty goony, but you know, I figure might as well try something new, get something new out there. So, of course, this has been DeeO with Return of DeeO. As always, guys, take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. And I'll talk to you guys real soon.
For daily motocross pro and am coverage, be sure to log on to vurbmoto.com. And if you like us, prove it.